Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda and I am an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit and tarot in order to communicate energies to you, the viewer, and today's reading will be for Pisces. And you don't have to be a Pisces sun only. You could be a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign. You could just have heavy Pisces placement in your birth chart. Or you might be just checking in for your favorite Pisces person to see what's in store. So this reading will be what's coming up in the next month for Pisces. Now, because I'm recording end of January, this will be for February 2023, what's coming in for Pisces, but this is timeless. So if you're outside of that window and you've clicked on this message was meant to find you. And I believe there is a message here for you. Even if you don't have any Pisces, but you've clicked on this video and now you want to kind of see what's going on, there is a message here from Spirit for you, Pisces. So we're going to look at the Dreaming Way Lenormand deck, and we're doing a 9-card tableau. And we're asking Spirit for clear and concise message for Pisces. What's coming in for February 2023 or in the upcoming month? Clear and concise. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you so much, Pisces, for allowing me to tap into your energy. All right. Let's lay all the cards before we start to interpret any of these. We have the scythe or the sickle. We have the bear. We have the whips. We have the ring. We have the letter. We have the bouquet. We have the tower. We have the mountain. And we have the stork. All right. So, oh, my poor Pisces. I'm not going to lie. This is a very heavy reading, okay? So if you aren't ready, then you might want to come back when you are ready. But I intend to communicate what I see here, and we'll get into it because this might turn. There's some positive, but there's definitely some very heavy energies here, okay? So in the center, which is kind of the thrust maybe of your month here for February or the upcoming month, is this letter. So there is communication. This communication is coming via email, letters, postal, text message. It's communication, okay? Now, that's kind of the central theme, but we'll get into starting off with the scythe, the bear, and the whip. So this is an ending of something. It's an abrupt ending, okay? And I feel like there's this... the whips being the most challenging card in the deck. This is like could stem all the way to physical abuse. And because we have a bear here, this is like overbearing abuse. Okay, so there's an end of something, but I feel like there is this abusive, painful, overbearing situation that's still lingering, that's still here. I don't feel like this is what's been put to an end. Maybe this is Spirit saying something needs to come to an ending, but I feel like something's come to an end. So maybe what's come to an end is your ability to stand up for yourself, or you feel like you've given up on something and now you're kind of suffering with this overbearing pain. Okay, something's come to an end, or you've cut something out and now you're dealt this hand of this overbearing, painful situation. Okay, this could be pain regarding a boss, pain regarding a husband, somebody overbearing, somebody controlling, somebody trying to cause pain. Now, read my disclaimer. I mean, the energy's coming in strong here, so it doesn't necessarily have to be physical abuse. Could be emotional abuse, or, there's a sliding scale of how intense this energy could be, but I'm getting like very heavy physical abuse here is what I'm getting, okay? Now, let's take a look at the scythe, the letter, and the stork. So what I feel here is there's this ending of something and this new communication, or now it's being communicated via letter and it's being delivered. There's a delivery of information and letter and news. So it could very well be a divorce of an overbearing husband that you're still kind of married to or involved with. And now this is In this row, what we're seeing is now you're getting a letter, which could very well be divorce papers, could very well be delivery of information that puts an end to that that period that you're still kind of involved with somehow, maybe legally involved with, or somehow still in a connection with this person. And, you know, now you're being delivered this information. And this could very well be, you know, how you kind of go into February or the beginning of the month, but then kind of are able to receive this information. I don't know what this abrupt ending is. And I am tempted to do this because I haven't done this on the other ones. Man, yeah. There's an ending of a relationship here, okay, with a person. You're putting an end to this overbearing. Oh, I'm getting a very, very heavy head rush right now. There's an overbearing person, stubborn man, someone controlling, someone who's abusive, or maybe abusive in a way that they've emotionally neglected you, emotionally abused you, mental abuse, physical abuse, overbearing, controlling. I don't need to sell that to you. You already know this person. It's coming to an end. There's communication. There's delivery. Okay, so I don't know if this person is trying to communicate with you. Could very well be you put an end to this person and now they're coming in because they want to communicate to you. Maybe there was someone who hurt you in the past. They're wanting to communicate. Or you're putting an end to that and you're waiting for divorce papers so that you can move on. Maybe you're putting an end to it so you can move on and communicate in a new direction. Okay? Scythe, ring, and tower is an end, an abrupt ending. And we have here commitment and we have here contract. Could very well be the end of a marriage, right? Because we're seeing the divorce papers coming in, right? And this tower speaks of isolation, institutions, courthouse. Could be a divorce happening here, okay? Depression, loneliness, isolation, pain. Okay. So now we have the bear, the letter, and the mountain, overbearing information that might be very heavy. You know, maybe you've been waiting for this information for a while. Maybe this person's overbearing in their amount of attempts to try to contact you or communicate with you. This could be a contract coming from your boss that poses an obstacle. Maybe this is communication around an obstacle with someone you still have an obstacle with. You still have a challenge with this person who's communicating with you, who's trying to control you. Okay, this could be, like I said, an emperor, a boss, is a masculine somehow in this communication that involves a contract or a commitment of sorts around an institution. So it could very well be a boss, could very well be a husband that you're legally married to, but there's this obstacle here. Communication is posing an obstacle. Whips, bouquet, and stork. I feel like there is a gift coming to you that frees yourself from pain that you've suffered. This is gifts. This is a loving gift. And the stork delivers a promising of news, a promising of a letter. That's a gift that maybe frees you from this pain, helps you move away from this obstacle, this mountain, because it's going away from this challenge, something you couldn't overcome, something you have to put an abrupt ending to. Contract, commitment. Okay, now we have this ring, this letter, and this bouquet. There is a contract or a commitment. There's communication about this that becomes a gift. So it could very well be divorce papers coming to an end of something that provides a gift. It frees you up. Or it could very well be a new commitment coming in as communication to you, an area that's a gift to you for new love, promising new commitments for your future, for what that looks like. Tower, mountain, stork. I feel like there was an obstacle here, and the obstacle could have very well been this isolation, this loneliness. The institution of marriage might have posed an obstacle, and now there's this delivery away from it. There's this delivery of freeing oneself from pain. Okay. So I want to hear something good. I didn't do this for the others, but I do feel like Pisces, you need something good. Let's see what we have. Aw. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So something good here. We have house, which is family, love, stability, joy. It's where we feel safe. And with the moon, this is speaking about passions, creativity, desires, contentment in really building a passionate dream that you once had. And it also talks about in this book about having to give something up in order to close a chapter, in order to move forward. And I really feel like in order for there to be you following your passions and your desires and your dreams come true, you're having to deal with home issues. You're having to deal with issues that might have touched your family at some point in time that is rocking your foundation and your stability. But there is this newfound passion, desire in order to provide you stability, happiness in your home life. But you need to deal with this. You need to deal with all this. And I feel like that's what's coming. There's an ending here that maybe you weren't prepared to deal with, because it is a sudden ending. And maybe these divorce papers you weren't expecting. You know, but I was feeling as though you were waiting for something like this. But if this is sprung upon you, what Spirit's saying is a blessing in disguise. Maybe this is painful to hear, but it's needing to be dealt with in order for you to find your true happiness. And I do feel like there was a sense of isolation in this situation, emotional neglect potentially. It was an obstacle that you're having to deal with now, okay? But you got this, and I believe in you. And Pisces, I wish you the very, very best. Please take a look at your sun, moon, and rising to paint the full picture. This could just be, you know, the heaviest aspect right now of what you're dealing with. And there could be other areas of your life in the upcoming month that might show some other aspect of this. And yeah, I do encourage you definitely to continue staying strong. And if you are interested in a private reading, please feel free to send me an email if there's more clarity I can provide to you. Wishing you the very, very best, Pisces. Love and light. Please take care of yourself and each other. And leave a like, leave a comment. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.